Assalamualaikum dan selamat petang to all Sungai Buloh voters. You all know who is standing in Sungai Buloh, and BN has sent a very charming, intelligent, eloquent candidate who was or is the current health minister. He has done a good job for as health minister. And I think he has leadership qualities. Now, however, he is from UMNO, and we all know what UMNO is about. You can be the best angel in a devil's workshop, you will still do the work of the devil. His vote still goes towards whatever UMNO wants. He is subject to the devilish UMNO party's rules, and he has not moved from that party to any other party. Okay, so he is UMNO, and UMNO is known as kleptocrat. UMNO is known as deceitful. UMNO has been proven in court to have squandered monies, and we are laden with debts. And we know what UMNO has done to ruin this country, and the rest, the lapdogs of MIC, MCA, and whoever else that's connected to them are no different. They are in collusion with them. They are hands in glove with them, and therefore we all know what BN is, and KJ is a candidate of BN. So therefore, one vote for KJ is one vote for BN, and we should know what is our priority, foremost priority for this election, GE15. To save the nation, not to save Sungai Buloh, not to save KL, not to save Penang, not to save Malacca, is to save Malaysia. Because if Malaysia goes down the drain, if Malaysia suffers, everybody, including Sungai Buloh, will suffer. The policies and the rules are made by the federal government, not necessarily Sungai Buloh constituency. Now, Khairi Jamaluddin professed to be a reformist of UMNO. He even dared to say UMNO is a sesat party, and that he wants to be the chief of UMNO one day, and he wants to be the prime minister. So in other words, he shows that he wants to assume leadership, but he says not now. For now, the prime minister will be Ismail Sabri. So we all know what kind of caliber Ismail Sabri is. We know Ismail Sabri is a pawn of Zahid Hamidi. So therefore, when he wants to replace Ismail Sabri, we also know what kind of a pawn he's going to be to the powers that be. He may want to challenge Zahid or try to reform UMNO, tapi that is a big if. If he already wins, why should he do so? He had no urgency to do so. He was very comfortable doing whatever he was doing. And there's nothing, there's no manifestation from him of ever wanting to reform. Okay, he has not even, condemned outright Bosku. UMNO still glorify Bosku despite being proven to have squandered money. Jadi, Khairi is not against, and he doesn't even show that he's reforming. He was the Minister of Health. He is a rather senior member of UMNO. Which part did he try to reform in UMNO while he was in power? So now he's not in power. He's put in Sungai Buloh. Sungai Buloh is almost a kamikaze seat for BN, because Sungai Buloh people are very well informed and politically savvy. They know what BN and UMNO is, and very likely to reject UMNO. Tapi Khairi Jamaluddin is trying his luck. He is trying to appeal individually, and that he is the one that is going to reform UMNO, and he is a good man to vote. Now, first things first, I do not believe for a second that he will reform UMNO. He cannot, because the minute he even attempts, he will be sacked. And KJ thinks about himself first, not Sungai Buloh. Okay, number two, even if KJ, if I'm mistaken, if I'm mistaken that he wants to reform UMNO, how long does it take KJ to be able to reform UMNO? UMNO is corrupt not only because of Zahid. Almost everybody is in UMNO in politics to make money, not the right way but the ill-gotten way. So UMNO is in the DNA of UMNO that it is corruption. Corruption is needed, is required in order to win elections and to stay in power and to control the governance of the country. This is in UMNO's DNA, and KJ is very much part of it. So even if he has a stroke of conscience and he wants to reform UMNO, he first have to clear all the litany of scandal allegations against him, and this is likely to surface if Pakatan Harapan takes over, and Pakatan Harapan Dix most probably jumpa on vaccines and whatever not, okay? But not proven, I don't want to accuse. I tak mau fitnah orang, okay? But the next thing is that, can we, Malaysia, afford to wait, to be patient for Khairi to alone to be able to reform UMNO? Tun Mahathir, being the former premier and former premier and the one that actually had a hand in making Najib the prime minister, he also tried to reform UMNO. He decided to remove Najib because he was corrupted, but UMNO went against him, and that's when he realized that UMNO was beyond redemption. A savvy politician like Mahathir, a seasoned politician like Mahathir, also already sees that UMNO is beyond redemption and cannot be saved. Now, I believe that even Khairi knows that, but whatever he is promising the Sungai Buloh voters is just election rhetorics. So do not get fooled, and you definitely cannot afford, we definitely cannot afford to wait for KJ to receive some powers of magic to actually change and rehabilitate UMNO. UMNO is beyond redemption. So KJ can ask for a chance to be evaluated individually, provided he is in the right party. He may be able to prove that he is a right candidate, a good candidate, but he is in the wrong party. Voting KJ may have KJ as the parliamentarian in Sungai Buloh, but it also means BN is there and one extra seat for BN to form the government. So therefore, Sungai Buloh voters, you are not stupid. You know what you want, and therefore you should know that KJ may be a nice guy, may have leadership qualities, but he is in the wrong party, and until he swap parties and change to either Pakatan Harapan or any party who is against corruption, who declares they're against corruption, not a party that has committed corruption and have not even apologized or even promised they won't be corrupted anymore. So when KJ joins such a party, then maybe we can look at KJ and how to make him the MP and hopefully root for him to become PM one day. But for now, KJ is UMNO. He chooses to be UMNO. He can't eat his cake and have it at the same time. Sungai Buloh voters, you know what to do. Kick out BN. Doesn't matter whom they put. Even if they put an angel, get rid of that minion of the Lucifer. Assalamualaikum and good evening to all Sungai Buloh voters.